la 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 la. Hello, and welcome to Cheapest Adventures. And this is the modded warfare server. And I am carving out my house right now. I'm just finishing off this floor. At the moment, I've got the basic shape going on there. I think I've settled on a design of how I want the house to look. And this is roughly it. But we will get to what's going on this floor in just a second. So I'm going up in a tower. As you can see, it's sort of a circle base. And we're just going to head on downstairs now and see the rest of the floors. So there's not many so far, but this is going to be my power room. You can see this guy's, looks like he's broken. Have I got a wrench on me? Yes, I have. Crescent hammer. You should work now? Or just turn you around? Oh dear. You're empty. You're empty, so never mind. So he is still working, just no fuel left in him. Those are actually still generating, so I should probably turn them off now. But yeah, this is my tank of lava, which powers these lava engines. I'm going to have a whole load of these, and it's going to be a valve on here that sort of controls the flow of lava there. I haven't worked out a way to fill this up with lava automatically yet because of the mod limitations, but I'm sure we'll find a way at some point. I'm sure we will. And this is the main area where I've been living so far. There's no sort of living area as such, but this is where the magic happens. Let's just click that button. That turns off the engines, if you're wondering. If I show you up here now, can I sprint? Yes, I can. Those should now be off. Yes, they are. Good. Alright, so yeah, I've got my farming area underground here in this glass. I'd like to replace this glass with something, but I'll show you with what shortly, assuming I remember. But down here is the farming area. If I head down these stairs, you can see that this is where I'm growing my wheat and my glowstone. I've got, what's this called, cactus over there. And I'd like on that side, or maybe this side even, I'd like to be able to grow my sugar canes. But I'm doing that on the surface of the world at the moment because I'm just sort of walking back up the stairs to grab them. So it's just a bit easier. But I'd like to bring it down here eventually. And you can see I've been using my pickaxe enchanted with efficiency 4. I found the book in a dungeon, so it's been really good for carving out these walls. Every now and then I'll just repair it with another diamond on my anvil. So yeah, what I want to do today, if I just get, oh, this will go in, let's put some more in there, why not? You can see I'm making bricks. I want to build a coke oven because Railcraft is back. That's what I want to do with the next floor. So this is the engine room. Up here is going to be where we have, well, I'm assuming at some point this is where I'll have whatever automated thing I use to put lava into this. So I haven't worked out a thing to do for this yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's going to be over this side. So over this corner here, I want to build the... my voice is going, bloody hell. I want to build the coke ovens, where I can produce coke, coal, coke, whatever it's called. So look over here. And the most importantly, the creosote oil. As you can see, I do live in a sort of ravine, but... I'm sort of ignoring it and just building upwards for as much as I can. Maybe I'll end up making 2 towers and going sideways as well with another tower. I'm not sure. It's open-ended. By building the rooms sort of as I'm going, I'm sort of not limiting myself because you can see that this floor is, and you think 5 high. Yeah. But down here, this one's a lot higher, I think. This one is, ouch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7 high because I had the tank to consider as well. And I ended up putting it in the ceiling, but I like it. I'm quite pleased with that. I like having it in the roof because obviously I do need a way to pump into it as well at some point whenever I work out how to do that. So yeah, I'm sort of building whatever I like at the moment, just sort of going in the right order. I've tried this abyssal stone on the side as a wall. I think I like it. I'm not sure. It's a bit dark. But yeah, and I've got the abyssal stone slabs down there too, so I'm thinking I may end up making those walls abyssal, it's like smooth abyssal stone, what's it called, abyssal block. As you can see, this is actually quite a lot better, but you've got to cook it first. So I think I probably will make a bunch more of these and just line the bottom row of that and make it look pretty sweet. But yeah, what I want to replace this glass with ultimately is if you just search in your NEI for air, I know, bear with me, you can see this block, solid air. Now, that's made with water, camouflage paste, and blaze powder. And it looks like that, but I'm guessing it doesn't look like that when you place it. So, and if it does, it's pretty crap, because that's very, very visible hair. But it means I need blaze powder. See, that's like seems like a waste, because you can get quite a few blaze rods from blaze powder if you macerate it. So it seems like a bit of a shame. But solid air, I'm hoping, will just be completely transparent. It looks like air, but there's sort of an edge to the box. But be solid so you can walk on it. So if I replace this glass with solid air, I think that'd look pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do eventually. But at the moment I'm just cooking all this clay up because I need it for the whatever bricks they are. I forget what they're called now. The coke oven bricks, I guess they're probably called. There's only 4, isn't there? So it must be in the top and bottom. That should do it, I think. And I need quite a lot, so I think I've done the maths right, but maths is not my strong point, so this is probably going to go disastrously, but let's try blonking them down upstairs now. I think I need quite a few more bricks than that, so never mind. I have run out of hunger. I've been living on the bare bones of things. I eat zombie flesh more than anything else, so that's how I'm surviving at the moment. It's quite sad, but hey, you do what you can, don't you? So let's block you down here. I'll do it almost exactly in the corner, just because I can hear a skeleton. Are you upstairs? See, I don't know what's above me, says. Obviously, I'm digging into the mountain. I think up there looks like it's sort of hollow, so I think maybe 4 blocks up there's actually more space. So that could be a bit of a shame when I encounter whatever nasties are up there, but I think we'll be okay. Yes, there's nowhere near enough blocks here, is there? But it's enough to get a general sort of shape what's going on. I need another 9, another 10 blocks, looks like. 10 blocks, that's not too bad. I think I can do that pretty soon. So yeah, whilst I'm doing this, I want to talk about a few things. A few of you guys have asked for my texture pack. All I'm using is the Faithful 32 texture pack, with some added textures for the mods that's installed on this server. So what I'll do is I'll link in the description. I can't say that word, description. It's kind of a mouthful. I'll link in the description. Don't get the wrong around again. For God's sake, I can't do things without concentrating. I'm just terrible at everything like that. I will link to it in the description for the official texture pack, so it's the unmodified one, so you can download the normal one and use it in your vanilla Minecraft just as normal. And of course the links to the mod sections will be on that website as well, but I will also try and find a place to upload my the texture pack that I'm actually using, and then you guys can just install that if you want to, just for this server particularly. So I've done it the wrong way around again, haven't I? It's 4 of these, isn't it? For God's sake, I'm such an idiot with this. I don't know why I don't use any eye more often, just shift click, because that's just a marvelous feature. So yeah, that's all. I'll link to that and you guys can check it out. I need 2 more, god damn it. So you can see if you like it or not. There are some things that are untextured still. I'm sure there's plenty of items that I haven't actually found a mod texture for, but it's not me making them. None of the textures are my textures. I haven't made any of them myself. They're all, this is running out of fuel. Let's back that up there and see if you power up again. Oh, look at it go. It's brilliant. Actually, that's something else I should address. Well, first I'll say the textures are not mine. I'll just make sure I clarify that. They are not my textures. I'm using them from the other people's mod development things. So give them credit for it. They deserve it. This is an awesome texture pack in my opinion. Anyway, yes, in this mod pack, we don't have power storage for this Redstone Energy, whatever this crap is. We don't have power storage for it. If I show you the Redstone Energy cell frame things, where are they? Redstone Energy cell should be in there, shouldn't it? There, that one. You can't craft it. There's no recipe for it. And if you do look up the recipe on the wiki, which I did, and try and craft it, which I think is the cell frame you make first, isn't it? If I just show you that, you can't craft the cell frame either. That's the very basic thing you need to make, and you can't do it. It just cannot be done. It has been removed in this mod pack. I considered looking into how to get it installed, to add it again, because I'm sure you can. There must be a way to do it. Hello, Taste, you've joined the game. Thank you for interrupting. No, you're cool. Thanks so much, dude. There must be a way to add it back in again, because obviously the guys who make the mod pack took it out. But I don't think I want to put it back in. The problem that we have with that is because apparently if you feed one tesseract or cell into itself, like into another one, a second one, then it corrupts the entire chunk, just completely destroys it. And seeing as this is a public server, I think that's too much of a risk to take. It's one thing having a battle and a war and stuff, but if the guys doing it are completely corrupting the world, that seems like a pretty bad thing to do. So even if you do it accidentally, it seems like a pretty bad thing to actually have happen. So I'm going to leave it disabled, and instead, it's up to you to find a workaround to get it working. I mean, I'm doing all right. I've got my switch on there to turn on the engines whenever I need them. My power storage is basically the lava tank. I'm using this as my storage of potential power, turn the lava into the engines into energy. So I don't need to store energy, I store the potential for energy. And you think about a car, you wouldn't store the electricity to power your battery, would you? I suppose you'd do the battery. Well, that was a really bad example. You store the fuel anyway to turn it into motion. You don't store the motion itself. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do in this server, I've decided. It's a bit of a challenge, and it's just something new, something you can focus on. Try and explore new ways of making things, and yeah, that's what I like to do. So we're leaving it, at least for now, until I get pissed off with this terrible idea. Anyway, so this is the coke oven. I don't know what to do. Look, can I see recipes? I can. You whack coal in it, get your coal coke, and a bit of creosote oil, put a bucket in it. Brilliant. Let's get some coal. Oh, I got coal. That's cracking. And that just does it its own thing? Is it? Yeah, here it goes. It's cracking along. It's obviously going very slowly, but that's what it does. Over a massive period of time, I guess. Yeah, look at that. It's slow. It will give me coal coke, which is like really super cool coal. I think it's twice as long, burns twice as fast as regular coal, so that'll come in handy for everything else. Also, of course, it will give us creosote oil, which we need, and I will tell you why we need that now. I apparently live on an island again. It's a sizable island, but it's all the same biome. Is it nighttime? It is. I'm not going to go upstairs yet because I'm going to get killed. I've got no health. But it's an island. There's not much to it. It's all the one biome with a beach along the edges, which is a shame because I'm lacking some things. So what I want to do is build a tunnel bore. This guy right here. You can see the recipe is not that difficult at all. It's just a block of two steel blocks, three minecarts with a chest in that one, and 2 furnaces. That's a really, really cheap recipe. Just going to whack the boar head on the front of it, which I'll make a diamond one. I'm pretty sure that's not too bad either. I haven't looked at that yet. Just more steel than a diamond block. It's kind of expensive, but not difficult to make. And what that will do is you plonk it down, fill it full of coal or coke coal or whatever it is, and send it off in a direction. It'll just mine a tunnel through everything. It's a way of mining, basically. It's just not so great at getting the resources. So it'll head off in one direction, just churn a hole like this. Unfortunately, I have gone this way. I want to go this way. I need to go south because I have been south swimming for a long time, and there is land there. I haven't been very far on the land, but I have seen a desert biome with cactus, which is where I got these guys from. I only took, I think, 3 and they've grown since. And there is at least a swamp biome too, so I can get slimes from there. So I need a path. I need a route that goes that way, and I figured that was a good excuse to mess with railcraft again. So I want to come right down here to this sort of level, I think. Maybe I'll end because it's doing it a bit higher up, actually. No, I'll stay low because I'm going to go underwater, and I'm going to head off south in that direction and build a cool tunnel. And eventually, of course, I'll build carts on it to zip me back and forth between the 2 different lands. So that's going to be sweet as anything. So that means I need to make rails. And I figured rails are easy to make, aren't they? Rails are just a bit of iron and some wood, I think, aren't they? No. When you've got Railcraft installed, you search for the wrong thing. You search for tracks. Yes, you get a whole mess of crap. Like, there's so many different tracks here. But the basic ones you want are now very expensive. They're not too bad once you've got the resources to make it. I mean, standard rails are just, wrong one, are just 6 iron ingots, gives you 8 standard rails. And you need 6 to make 32 tracks. So it's fairly cheap. The problem is you need rail beds made from wood and ties, which are made from wood and creosote oil. So you need to get your oil to make the things, which means you need to build that friggin' massive oven upstairs that I've got right there to make it. So it's a bit of a time-consuming process to make them. But once you're set up, I'll make a few more ovens, I guess, once I've got the bricks knocking about, so I can speed this process up a little bit. But that's where we'll get our... I've got some cocoa, but no creosote oil yet. Oh, I've got a little bit. I wonder if I put a bucket in there now. Oh, wrong one. If I put a bucket in there... It hasn't got enough to fill it up yet, I guess. Never mind. But that's what we'll do anyway. We'll get that, and we'll get enough oil for tracks, and we're going to build a tunnel bore. The tunnel bore is going to lay down the tracks itself, so I won't even have to go around it and lay in tracks. I'll just have to put some powered ones down at some point. And it will tunnel off in that direction and get us to the mainland. So that is my first goal, really, of course, with building the house. But you don't want to watch me for ages cutting out all these blocks. I mean, there's a lot of blocks in here. It helps that I'm in the middle of a ravine, so a good sort of chunk of it, you can see where I put cobblestone there. A good chunk of it is actually hollow for the most part too, so it's not too bad. Although actually looking at it now, I think I've reached the end of the hollow bits, so there's not going to be much of that left. But, oh well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to carry on doing during the gaps between episodes, I suppose. After we've got this pathway sorted and this tunnel, what I want to do next, of course, as you know, is go to the Nether again. I've been to the Nether to get some glowstone, but I've barely been anywhere. I'll just pop my head through there, and I've got a portal down here. I haven't gone far in it at all. All I've seen is some glowstone right by my portal, and I left it at that. But what I want to do is get in there, get some blaze rods or magma creams or whatever, and oh god, yeah, and of course make some solid air blocks. So I think that'll be really cool. We need to try and find a fortress. That is not a death point in this server. That is from the old server, but it's the same. I haven't changed my map waypoints, so you can ignore that. That's nothing. I don't even know where that is, but there'll be nothing there regardless. So yeah, that's the plan over the next few episodes. What we're going to be doing. and what we're gonna progress. So if you feel like checking the server out, the link will be in the description for the IP, the address. What the hell? That's a pigman wearing armor. Oh man, that's a whole mess of scary right there. I'm getting out of there right now. Yes, the IP will be written in the description, and I will put a link to the download for the mod pack. Remember, this is a new mod pack. A few of you guys have been saying that you're having trouble connecting. I did have trouble myself using Infamy's official mod pack. Use mine. I'm using mine, and I don't crash anymore. I just don't. I don't know if that's just because it's my computer, or I don't know what it is. But if you guys have said you've had trouble, but I've experienced nothing since using my pack. So give it a go. You might still have trouble. I don't know if you will or not. But hey, can't hurt to try, can it? So try out my pack, try out the server, and of course the texture pack as well will be there too. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Look at my butt. No, don't look at my butt, you rude. God. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.